Are we back? Alright, I'm going to carry on because the stream will have picked back up. We'll see if everybody piles back in. If not, we're going to fight this war with no audience, I guess. For those of you watching the VODs after the fact, thank you for watching, first of all. Apologies for the issue. We're just waiting for our morale to restore because I've put the army's pay back up. And then we're going to go in here, declare war. I might as well call Kydonia in. So we're going to move the Royal Spartan Army, and we'll move the reserves in here as well, because I think they will win, but they're not going to be able to besiege it. So we are victorious over here at Herea. Looks like the reserve has been attacked as well. Our son Leonidas, I'm going to withdraw him because last time we lost the Skiritai completely. The Olympics has been concluded, we didn't win again. We'll keep the Spartan reserves down at Epidaurus Limera for the time being. What the hell are you doing here? It looks like the Royal Spartan Army is about to be attacked. No, I don't want the navy. I doubt they're going to get there, but we'll see. Enemy cohorts disappearing in front of us, which is very good to see. We have an alliance offer from Argos. They're presently allied with Phrygia and Stymphalia. I'm not sure who Stymphalia is. Can we see where they are? Are they over here somewhere? Oh wait, is this them? Yeah, okay, there they are. They're up to the north of Argos. I mean, shit. It might be useful to have Argos as our ally in this. So we're going to say yes, and then call them in. Oh, they wouldn't do it. Well, screw you then. See if we can't take Herea. In good hands! The ongoing war has taken up most of the attention of Basileus Arius as he leads our armies to inevitable victory. While Sparta does have bureaucratic momentum, there are many issues that await the capable hands of the legitimate monarch. In the absence of the Basileus, Consort Melena has taken on some of his responsibilities and is doing her best to address the most pressing concerns. Nice. My mother is putting repurposed baby grows on the cat. Wonderful. Truly wonderful. Religious observances. Consort Melena is a pious woman with a great interest in religious matters, and naturally her first priority was a proposal designed to assuage the vocal priesthood's entreaties to address the worrying hepatoscopies and auguries their diviners have uncovered. I tell you what, this game, like, they went ham on thesaurus with big words in this game. Even I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's being said. They claim that Zeus and all the gods are displeased with the Basileus and the situation in which he has left Sparta. Without his guidance, the gods themselves must be relied on to safeguard the country. The lords of the heavens demand that their word be adhered to, lest they bring calamity down on our heads. Interesting. There's not really any need for her to get involved, plus we can't afford financially for her to get involved. Ah, he's over-grooming. Oh, bless him. Poor pooch. Hooray! Right, none shall hide, because fuck these guys. Then we're going to bring the reserves up under the command of Leonidas, and both forces are going to advance. They're going to bail, so we're going to have Leonidas go back. We're going to colonize that, because apparently we've sacked it so hard it doesn't exist anymore. Jesus. Dylan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Looks like they're pushing us, so we're going to bring the reserves to the fight. Yep, nope, didn't think so, you cowards. As soon as they see that the reserves are coming, they bail out. So, whoops. I think they've committed to the march now, though. So the battle is on. Oh, this is a rough one. Excellent. The Royal Spartan army doesn't actually have that many men left, so we're going to bring them back over the border and leave the reserve in place. And the reserve can besiege the settlement, which we've won. Now, are we at war with these guys? I don't think we are. Oh, we are! Okay. Right. Besiege them. Membership in the Cult of Fortune. Arius I Agiad has been offered a position among the followers of Tika in return for a larger degree of religious independence among our people. There has been a massive growing support for the Cult of Fortune since it was introduced to Sparta, and it would certainly be seen as a popular move to take part in the rites and ceremonies. What do we think, guys? To be fair, the back and forth bullshit dance is not as bad in this one, Ryan. You just have to understand it. I think somebody who's cold and disciplined is going to say we have no interest in these cultists. No, idiot, you have to unpause the game. Now, our manpower is getting dangerously low here, so we really need to try and nope out of this war shortly. Ryan, I think I've figured out what it is that keeps knocking my streams off, by the way. Oh, hold up. Cleonymus Agiad has died of a heart attack, age 75. He was the researcher, and he was a pretender to become Basileus. So we now have a researcher slot in the Marshall area. I want this to be a younger person, so we'll give it to Arius Agiad, our 21-year-old son. Let him build up his statesmanship. Yeah, I think I know what keeps knocking my streams off, Ryan. I feel like every time my OneDrive decides to do an update, it for some reason knocks the internet out as it's doing it. And then obviously that destroys the stream and everything else. No, like, I don't know why, but that seems to be... Every time it's happened in the last sort of 3 days, I've checked, and OneDrive is like, an update is processing, and it's like, thanks for that, OneDrive, good job. Our allies from Kydonia there getting beaten. And now the Royal Spartan Army under the command of Arius is fighting once again. But I think they've won. They have won. And I'm going to press against these guys, I think. Because they've presently got enough men to besiege it. Whilst Leonidas besieges Stymphalos. They are besieging Kifanta, but that's fine. Because with them being single city states, once we've besieged their land, if we knock them out, they're done. They can't re-recruit their army. I'm gonna have to try and look into turning, something off. It doesn't, I don't know when it does it. There doesn't seem to be a pattern to it. Like, it sometimes does it in the evenings, sometimes it does it at 4 AM, and that's always stream time for me, but I don't know. The Council of Gortina have taken it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of privately owned slaves. We should intervene if we think it best. Letting slaves get too comfortable could have repercussions. How would our governors manage without slaves? Let's do that and gain some cash. We are losing money now, and our manpower is practically gone. There's no manpower left. Which means we need to get out of this war ASAP, because we're not going to be able to replenish losses in battle. And we're about to have a battle. God damn it. Okay, well, Leonidas managed to win that battle. I really want to win that siege as well. For fuck's sake, why has it been at 42% for so goddamn long? Just take the settlement, you arsehole. I'm happy to nope out. If I can grab that and take that with me, I'm gonna do it. But, like, these other ones I'm not gonna get because we don't have the manpower. There we go. Let's see if we can grab this. Sacking of Megalopolis, none shall hide. Take him down. Alright, go and take that one. Screw it, we're going to try and do it even though we've got no manpower left. All we need to do is besiege these last two and we should be able to just take all of this. It's not too bad, Dylan. How are you doing, man? That would increase national manpower. That's pretty damn good, so let's go ahead and do that. I mean, it's not going to increase it right now, but overall it will. Come on. Let's just take this last two settlements. Here they come. They're going to come and screw things up. Going to up the speed again. A voice behind bars. It would seem that Kaliarchus Xenophid, despite his incarceration, has managed to spread some particularly vile rumours about the proclivities of Arius I Agiad. It is clear that something must be done before Arius loses even more credibility. I mean, we are cold, shrewd and disciplined, so make sure the rumour disappears, which I think is code for shiv him in the showers. Come on, come on. Alright, that's one of them. We've basically let the men off the leash, to be fair, so let's head down there and retake what they took off us. And then, hello, peculating official. Oh no! Our wife! I mean, we've read this before. Basically, she's stealing from the treasury. I think she's forfeited her position. Going peachy, Dylan. That's good, man. That's good. So we need a new Epiproxenos. She was the one that we just relieved. Our son Heracles would actually be pretty good at it, but his statesmanship's not very high and he's only 19, so don't think we want to do that. Menelaus over here is 57. His statesmanship's also not high, but I'd rather have a 57-year-old because that makes more sense. So we'll appoint him the Epiproxenos. We can afford a new military tradition. Veterans of the Great Campaign. The proud military history of the Greeks reached a climax with Alexander's conquest of the Hellenistic world. What could not be learned from his life is surely learned from the aftermath of his death. Excellent. And I think the Sanctuary of Artemis Othia. Oh, of course, because we've got more than 200 gold. It would cost us all that money, though. The worship of Artemis Othia dates back centuries to the very foundation of Sparta itself. Her temple has fallen on hard times, reflecting the fate of our nation, and it is an insult to the both of us. It is an honor for us to be allowed to restore her domain to its former glory. Not the good kind of peachy doing? Oh man. The worship of Artemis Othia has been an important part of Spartan religious life since the city itself was founded in times of ancient past. With the restoration of her beautiful sanctuary, we will once again celebrate the old festivals in her domain. Alright, that's that done. We can call down an omen, and we have now unlocked Artemis Othia. Manpower recovery speed. Interesting. That's actually an appropriate time for that, but we would have to swap her out. We could deify our Arius the First. Huh. Oh, snap! We could deify Arius as our god of war. We could deify our current king as our god of war. I mean, as our god of anything, but war seems to be the one that would make sense. Should we do that? What do you reckon? Should we deify Arius the First as the Spartan god of war? No worries, Mike. Welcome back to the stream, buddy. Mike says, yes! Let's do it. Let's replace Athena Polyoukos with Arius the First. Do you want to elevate Arius the First Agiad to godhood? Fuck yeah, we do. A divine ascent. That's cool as shit. I mean, we also need to invoke a god, right? Or cannot invoke him for another 36 months. Okay. That's fine. Throw him in the sea. If he sinks, deify him. We have deified him. The Siege of Mantinea is won. I think we now currently own every piece of territory. The war is at 100%, so we should be able to say, give us that, give us that, give us that, give us that, and give us that. Has a combined value of more than 130. Well, that sucks. Which one do we not want? Can we take that out? Yeah. Is one of them worth... Fuck. I want that. Alright, well we can take 3 of them and leave 2. I guess. Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll leave those 2 up there. What do we want to do with the elite of our enemies? We're going to have to decide for, I think, 3 different nations of elites here. Separate piece them? Oh, I could have done that, Mike, I guess, but I didn't know that. It's alright, we'll get the other 2 in a war later on. They're not going to be able to stop us now. No quarter! I agree, they've been a pain in the arse the entire time, so no quarter for any of them. Wicked. Let's bring the Spartan reserve army back. We're going to have them garrison at Githæon. We'll bring the Royal Spartan army back to Sparta. Now we've gained some extra territories as well. We don't really need a war Roman anymore, so let's call down Apollo Carneus for a bit of extra cash. When you have time, can I sponsor a character, Mike? Absolutely, bud. Who would you... Do you know who you would like to sponsor, or... Are you just gonna have... Are you gonna go shopping? How do you want to do this? Too many relations. Huh. Okay. Can I see Leonidas? You can. Although you're probably not going to be sponsoring him for very long if when Arius dies and Leonidas becomes the king. But he's the general of the Spartan reserve army. He's the primary heir to become Basileus. He's the son of the Basileus of Sparta, member of the Agiad family, 35 years old. 8 martial, 5 finesse, 8 oratory, 2 zeal, 43% statesmanship. Traits: loving, obsessive, founder and forgiving. Holy shit. A warm heart and a kind gaze can always be found with Leonidas. When Leonidas puts his mind to a task, he could quite forget about anything as trivial as eating, sleeping, or at times breathing. Leonidas has vision the likes of which has not been seen since the days of Solomon, Romulus, or the great pharaohs of old. And no crime, no barbed insult, or any manner of offence is too great for the clemency of Leonidas. It's a bit of a lad, really, isn't he? Can you see the characters with good marshal? You can. I think it's already in order of the good marshals. So we've got Arius is the highest that's not in prison. Anaxicrates, which is Imhotep, is second. Xenophon, who is over here, is next. And then it's Melena, Callista, Trophaeus, Demophanes. Then nobody's particularly great at martial, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have very many great warriors in Sparta, unfortunately, Mike. Can you see finesse? You certainly can, sir. Demophanes Euclid, who is 38, has the highest finesse. He has 11 finesse, 3 martial, 4 oratory, 5 zeal, 53% statesmanship. He's one of our researchers, I'm guessing, for finesse. He's forgiving, crafty, a benefactor, has an infection and is corrupt. Then it's Mattathias Nisset is the next one. Callus Alcimid, Chiripa Tessiclade, Melena Agiad. We don't have very many particularly amazing people at anything, to be honest. Can I see Eudoxus? You can. Eudoxus is the rival to the head of the Tessiclid family, Trophius. He's a Spartan minor character. He's 46 years old, 5 martial, 8 finesse, 0 oratory, 0 zeal, 20% statesmanship. He's reckless, tactically inflexible, narrow-minded and uncaring. Oh, he's a catch, that one. Here's a question. Leonidas does not yet have a wife. Maybe I should arrange him a marriage so we can start having some children. Because it's looking a lot like he's going to be the king, or the next Basileus. I'll do the one with the researcher. Demophanes? You can arrange marriage from other nations. Yes, okay, let me add that. Demophanes Euryclid. So I need Mike is going to be sponsoring Demophanes Euryclid. There you go, Mike. You are sponsoring Demophanes Euryclid. I'm going to give him this little favourite button so we can see him on the side. You are, as of now, sponsoring Demophanes Euryclid. I feel like we definitely need to find Leonidas a wife. Probably from a different nation, as Chris pointed out. Thrace has really good ladies. I feel like there's something wrong with that statement, but I'm still gonna go look. How would you peruse their ladies? Oh, view characters, there we go. Tell you what, show me the women with High Marshal. 53, hell to the no. In fact, just let's do it this way around. Yeah, no, maybe not. $32, $30. Here we go, right. 18. Oh, 8 Marshal. Hello. Filter by ruler family? Oh, okay. Uh, 8. 24. Okay. She's an 8. Oh, she's 43. And she's also pregnant. She's pregnant. Is there a way to just filter whether they've got husbands? You also need a little good opinion with the nation. Well, you lads just keep throwing roadblocks in the way here. They don't like me. I tell you what. Let's have a look at what Cydonia's got going on, because they're nice and loyal to us. "17 years old? No. 20 years old. 26. None of them have particularly amazing stats in anything. 34. And they're not a monarchy either, are they? Because they've got parties. No, that's not what I wanted. That is. Right. Phrygia likes us apparently. Argos does too. Hello. Fuck me. I thought that for a second. I thought that was how many characters they had. I was about to be like, holy shit. Grandchild of the Basileus of Phrygia. She's not got particularly good stats though. 58. Jesus Christ, they get old fast. Do Calliope? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but she is depressed. And has inflammation. I guess we could maybe try and get the doctor to help her? So what do I do? Do I right click on her? And arrange marriage? With Leonidas. Oh god damn it. Where was I looking there? Phrygia. Did we get her? Was that it? Marriage approved! The Phrygian house have graciously accepted our offer of royal marriage. Calliope Antigonid has travelled to Sparta in order to meet her betrothed, Leonidas Agiad. May our two nations prosper as a result of this mutual display of affection. Bitchin'! Leonidas has got himself a wife. Now, I do kind of need her to shake off some of these problems, but that should hopefully go pretty well. Man of Ares! One of our soldiers has the reputation of a man blessed by the god of war himself. I think you'll find that that is me, fighting with a frenzy like any other. Some of our soldiers question why he has not been promoted after all his heroic deeds during war, while others treat him as some sort of demigod. You know what? 5 years of stuff when we're probably not going to be fighting a war in 5 years is not all that helpful. And I like developing new characters. Let's let him join the court. Put it in order of martial. Oh, I'm looking at theirs. Why am I looking at theirs still? I want to look at mine. My guess is Isocrates Menipid is the guy that we just got from that event. Dibs, you want Isocrates, Mike? Of course you can change, yeah. So Isocrates Menipid is a 25-year-old. He's 13 martial, 6 finesse, 6 oratory, and 6 zeal. He is brave and energetic. Not much else to him. Yes, please. Okie doke. Isocrates is there, and Demophanes is no longer there. Isocrates Menipid. Alright, there we go. Now you're on the sheet with Isocrates Menipid, Mike. Let's double check the missions. Unfortunately, we're not doing particularly well money-wise, so let's drop the army maintenance down. Drop the fort maintenance back down. That should gain us some cash. Got about 15 minutes left on the stream today, guys. Some deals coming in for olives. I'm gonna go with Patrai, I think. afford a new invention. We can, but I don't know if I want to. The local power of Argos has broken their alliance with us. Alright, well that's on them. I'm going to go ahead and adopt naval supply lines. Coastal sieges were particularly harsh, as often enemy cities could resupply by sea. By establishing our own system of patrol and resupply, we cut off all of our foes' hope. Too fucking right. Been a great stream so far. You're a good IR streamer. I don't know about that. Look forward to more of it. I'm coping with it so far, but I don't know if I would say good. Feel like we're constantly one step away from oblivion, to be honest. We desperately need to improve our economy, though. Civic advances. Tell you what we can do for a second. Let's have a look at our researchers. 24, 38, 22, 30. 38. He's still at 54%. We'll let him stay in the role for a bit longer. This is Sparta! Well, that was creepy. That came in quite appropriately. Once more, the renowned Olympic Games are due to occur in the city of Olympia. We can either send Sostrate Euryclid, who is a 61-year-old woman, or we can send Isocrates Menopid. You honestly chose one of the hardest nations. Did I really? I think a Socrates Menopid has to be the one to go to the games, right? You'll gladly go to represent Sparta. Send a Socrates! Mike actually streams Imperator Rome, Chris. He was doing it before I was. Leonidas falls ill. Oh no. He's gained dysentery. Where am I from? Complicated question. Born in Newcastle. Spent most of my life in Yorkshire. Currently live in Essex. Meanwhile, just staring gormlessly at dolphins. Constantly have Macedon, Phrygia and Egypt that could declare war on you at any time. I mean, don't remind me. Look at the fucking size of them. The Olympics have been concluded. Aeolus Stratonid of Hemeroscopene Revolt was winner of the games. Unlucky. All the English, yeah, I know, right? I'm not looking forward to when Arius dies, because he is getting older now. I mean, he's still pretty healthy, so he should last a while, but we've played the entire game so far with Arius. Macedon loves taking out the little guys. Yeah, they are pretty close, to be fair. That Corinthos there is apparently Macedonian. The Epic Writer! A man approaches us with the request for a room and some help to write a grand tale for the ages. He promises us if he will make sure to include Sparta into the tale, so it will be beneficial for us as well as himself. If he managed to write this epic, we will receive the goodwill of the common folk as well as showing everyone what wise, beneficial rulers we are. What do we reckon, guys? If he does it badly, we can throw him into the sea! I mean, Arius is shrewd, which, you know, to me, a shrewd man might see the benefit in having an epic written including Sparta. But he's also cold, so I don't know if he cares. Isocrates says give him a room. You really like IR, Chris? I'm really enjoying it this time. It's I don't know, I can't quite remember all of the details when I played it at launch. I just remember I was very underwhelmed with it. And I'm really liking it this time. Especially since he's a goss. What? Oh, a god. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's set a room aside for him. Why not? The god king of Sparta. I'm going to move the Spartan reserve army up to Cleator, because these two little minor provinces here are going to be my next targets. What's going on over here? The Elean revolt. Interesting. Do we have... No, we don't. Well, I want one. Fuck's sake. Go away. Same as that. I want one. Let's get some claims on the go for those two. No, don't worry about that. Alright, I'm going to put the army maintenance back up. No, I'm not, because we make more money if it's down. Xenophobia! Heated debates in the court are not uncommon. We've read this one already, so I'm going to skip reading it all. But, Menelaus Euryclid crossed the line today when he accused Basileus Arius of indulging in barbaric Calatian practices. We've turned the other cheek every time we've had this event, so I think that's what we're going to continue to do. Hello, Macedon. How many? You have 32 cohorts. Okay. The epic struggle. After months of writing, the man we hired to write an epic seems to have fallen into some monetary issues. Not only does he owe people money, but he needs more money for his research as well. He assures us that with a little bit of aid, everything will be finished in practically no time at all. Considering what little we have seen so far, it seems somewhat far-fetched. Yeah, I think the pesky leech gets thrown out, to be fair. We're cold and disciplined. He promised something he didn't deliver, and now he's out on his ass. For once, Ryan, we have indeed thrown him into the sea. To hell with that man. To Hades with him! I feel like Macedon is going to be a massive problem. And to be honest, even if we beat Macedon, Phrygia is going to be a bigger problem. Egypt's going to be an even bigger problem, and the Seleucids are going to be an even bigger problem. The little-known city of Leprion has been gathering quite a reputation as a hub of free trade. People from all origins are beginning to flock here in order to sell their wares in our land. Whilst this is clearly of benefit to us, we should consider how best to maximise our advantage. What do we reckon, guys? Try to secure an alliance with Phrygia? We've already got an alliance with Phrygia, I think. Kelsey! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your Thursday going? Pretty good. Encourage the merchants. Once you've taken Macedon, Phrygia isn't so overwhelmingly large as it once was. Once you've taken some of their stuff, Egypt isn't as massively overwhelming. Encourage the merchants, according to Isocrates. Forgot your name there for a second, Mike. It's been a weird week, Kelsey. I'm enjoying being on stream and hanging out with the chat and the wolf pack, but it's been a weird week. I can't lie. $100k channel points, Ryan. Thank you so much for all that support, man. Fucking crazy that you've been in that much of the stream. $100k channel points. Thank you so much, Ryan, man. Appreciate it. I regret it all. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I don't know why anybody watches, to be fair. I've said that since the start. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm in the clear. This is on you. Oh, hello. Treatment successful. Leonidas Agiad has been receiving treatment for an ailment for some time now, thanks to the superb skill of Ismenias Tesiclid, who oversees the mysterious medical arts and looks like an absolute philosopher boss. It would seem that the full recovery has been made. Tell me he doesn't look like every, like, Aristotle or, you know, whatever. Like, he looks like Aristotle out of the terrible film Alexander, if anybody saw it. With Colin Farrell and fucking loads of other people. But, yeah, he looks like the Aristotle that was in at the start. I'm glad to hear that, Mike. Like, I'm glad the stream helps. I don't know why it helps, but I'm glad it does. That's what I want. I want everybody here to enjoy themselves and feel good and, you know, be able to leave behind some of the bullshit that they might be feeling right now. Defensive League with Patrai and the Elean Revolt. Where's Patrai? They're down there. Okay. He looks like Brad Pitt in Troy. Does look a little bit like that, yeah. He looks like every old man from the film Troy. Well, there you go. There's the claims coming in. Ooh, extra manpower. Yes, please. Da 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 da. You know what? Let's move the Royal Spartan Army up to Tegea, since we will be attacking shortly. I mean, it's probably not ideal because we don't have much manpower, but I don't think that these guys are going to offer much resistance, to be fair. Who are you in a defensive league with? Apparently with Argos as well. That's going to complicate matters. Although, is it? No, get off. Yep, because all three of you are in a league together. Argos, what are you doing? We're going to have to fight you. Yeah, we are already allied with Phrygia. You did not win in the Olympics, Mike, no. At least I didn't have to tell Imhotep to fuck off tonight. Oh dear. Overworked land. Oh, we're actually at the end of the stream, guys, so I think we're going to do this event and then we'll find somewhere to raid. The great concentration of slaves toiling in the fields of the province of Laconia, particularly around Sparta, has led to the diminishment of the local soil this year, collapsing a major pillar of the provincial food supply. Our officials warn that without aid, the province is sure to fall into hunger. What do we reckon? What do you guys want to do? You were disqualified for using performance-enhancing drugs. Ooh, let me have a look at that, Chris, whilst people get their thoughts in. Who else have we got? Yeah, maybe. Hold up a second here. TM Toady. Let's have a check of what he's doing. Apologies, guys, you'll get some audio here. Oh, you might not, actually. $4.52. Alright, let's see. What did people say about this? Damn it, thought they wouldn't catch it. Throw the land into the sea. Break up the latifundia, says Snake Squeezer. Well, apparently that loses me lots of things. But nobody else voted, so we'll break up the latifundia, I guess. And we're going to pop a pause. We're going to pop a save. Yeah. Thank you. Modified at 23. Oh, it's not quite what time it is, but sure. Right. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for me for tonight on Imperator Rome. I'm hoping to be back in a few hours with either some Sunstate roleplay or some Red Dead Redemption 2 single player story mode. I don't know which one I'm going to fancy just yet, but hopefully one of them. I am planning to be back at some point with one of them. But we are going to bounce out and we're going to raid TM Tode, who's playing Imperator Rome as Syracuse, suggested by Chris there. So yeah, have fun with TM Tode, guys. If you like what you see when you get over there, give him a follow. Looks like he's having a pretty decent campaign, or a pretty decent start to one. I'll be back, if not, well, I should be on later tonight, and I should be on for the next few nights. My next evening stream around the same time will be Monday with Total War 3 Kingdoms again, with Dongzhuo day 5? Maybe day 4? I forgot which day we're on with Dongzhuo, but it'll be one of those. So yeah, if you fancy coming by for Sponsor an Officer in 3 Kingdoms, feel free to stop by for that. That's going really well. But for the time being, guys, enjoy your time with TM Tode. I'll see you soon. But for now, it's going to be War Dog out.